So who says that a kitchen artist can only be a woman? Well, today we have a very special show at Kitchen Artists of Coimbatore. We have a 70-year-old man, a 70-year-old young man cooking something really amazing for us. But let's find out what is so amazing about it. We've always a picture in our mind where the woman cooks and serves. When you suddenly see the other side, it's just so liberating to see it. Hi Uncle, thank you so much for joining on our show.
Well, I'm also equally happy. I'm Pradeep Agarwal, and today I'm going to show you a very tempting dish, Panneer Makhani. The first thing you need to do is take 2 tablespoons of homemade butter. You can buy a fresh white butter without salt. It should not be burned. It should be just done on medium fire. And once the butter is fully melted, and 1.5 tablespoons of red chili. It really brings the color and the flavor. Okay, just keep the gas fully slow. And then we'll add 2 inches of ginger finely chopped and the green chilies. And once this is slightly done, slightly roasted, we will add the tomatoes. So once you have put the tomatoes, what you need to do is put the gas now to medium high, and just saute the tomatoes for about 5 minutes. You see, this is one thing which I've learned through a lot of experience, that the Kashmiri red chilies, if you add in a curry, when the curry is already made or something, it will not give you the correct flavor and also the color. The Kashmiri red chilies should always be added into the hot oil or hot ghee or butter. And once the tomatoes are mushy and soft, we will switch off the gas. So okay, now we'll just go and put it in a blender. If you will see, you will get a beautiful color and the consistency, and the paste is really smooth. Okay. Now this is important for this particular gravy. You can put the pan and we add 2 tablespoons of butter. When the butter is added, side by side you can add the gravy. The gravy has to be continuously stirred in butter, and it can be done on high fire till you get a boil. The important thing in making this gravy is keep on stirring all the time. In the meantime, what we have done, the paneer has been cut into 1/2-inch cubes and kept in semi-boiling water for about 10 minutes. Once the boil starts coming, we will one by one add the other dry masalas what we are using. 1.5 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of garam masala. So I'm just going to add, it's a 3/4 teaspoon of green cardamom powder, because that will give flavor and the taste. Please remember, I have not added the salt. Salt we are going to only add almost at the end. So we just keep on.
So it is just that when you add salt in the start, what tends to happen is the water separates out?
Yeah, the solid and the thing separates out and it becomes watery. We don't want to add. So we are going to add 1/2 cup of milk. Full cream milk. So gravy ultimately is going to be semi-dry gravy. It's not very watery, and yeah, it's just 50% gas, and allow it to simmer for probably 5 to 7 minutes. But again, 5 to 7 minutes you have to simmer, but again every 2 minutes you have to stir it. This has to be done till almost the oil starts separating out from the side. So that is the indication that the gravy is more or less done. We will add the cashew paste. This cashew paste is added with 2 reasons: to make the gravy little thick,
Okay.
and also to add little sweetness.
Usually cashew nut paste is added in the start, right?
No. Once the cashew paste is added, you need to only cook for about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
We will add the secret ingredient, 1 teaspoon of sugar. And now at this stage we will add the salt. Gravy is all done, and the final step of
Adding the paneer.
Again, just blend it nicely. Let the paneer soak all the flavors and taste of the gravy. What I'm going to do is, this is called kasuri methi. The correct way of doing it is, the kasuri methi should be slightly roasted in a pan. You just grind it within your palm and sprinkle it, just the powder. This is about 1.5 teaspoons of kasuri methi. Again, give it a nice mix. We will add 1 tablespoon of butter. And you know, the pure butter what we have made at home, this has got tons of good ingredients, antioxidants, and it gives you energy, especially for the children. And just a little bit of coriander, which adds not only color, but it adds very good flavor. I'm going to switch off the gas. The real Maharaja Makhani look to the whole thing. I'm going to just add a few dashes of the cream.
But already smells so good, so good.
Yes. And it's done.
When food smells so good, it has to taste good, but we'll still try and tell you how it does. When food, absolutely amazing. The cream just melts in your mouth. So all you husbands out there, if you're looking to gift your wife something, the best gift could be cook for her something, and this recipe cannot go wrong. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much for an amazing.
I'm so happy. Thank you very much.